Harry is the divisive Duke, and Meghan is making jam. Can the Sussexes escape their flop era? This is a good question. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor, and I'm going to do something I rarely do. I'm going to give these two advice on how they could turn things around. And I want to ask you, is it possible at all to turn this around? Probably not, but there is definitely some better moves they could be making to help themselves right now. I don't think they're going to do any of them. Well, one maybe, and I've seen it being suggested elsewhere as well. Great minds think alike. But this op-ed came in from Arwa over at The Guardian. In America, the Duke of Sussex is embroiled in a row over a sports award, and the backlash seems to be growing. A lot rests on the Duchess's new lifestyle brand. Well, I would not rely on that. That is not going to do as big as she thinks it's going to do. It'll do okay out of curiosity at the gate, but I don't see rich celebrities wanting to buy items from these two grifters. Like, they're not famous enough to withstand this brand that they're trying to build of this high lifestyle brand for the wealthy elite, because they aren't. They're phonies. He's born into being a prince, and then left the princehood, and now she's not even an actress anymore in the hit show that she was. They're both trying to retain their fame without doing any of the work. And I think a lot of people have finally seen through it. They don't want to be associated with them, and they actually aren't as valuable as they are in their own heads. So this brand is not going to do well. So no, right out the gate, bad move to rely on her brand to save this thing, because it's not going to be saved. When life gives you lemons, make luxury lemon marmalade and sell it to your celebrity friends. Exactly. They're just always exploiting their celebrity friends to attempt to make themselves seem like celebrities too, when they've done nothing. That's the biggest thing here. But anyway, that's what she's doing. She's going to make this new Netflix show, a cooking show. And again, they've been struggling to find their feet, just as Rolling Stone called them last year, their flop era. Is this the low point? Because it seemed like that was the low point. Back when Rolling Stone called this, they lost Spotify. Netflix seemed to be giving them that ultimatum, which is now creating this new cooking show and other thing that Harry is finally spitting out. Like, guys, you got to make content if you want to keep your $100 million contract. And let's also be honest, the $100 million contract includes budgets and things for those shows, I believe. So it's not like it was pure cash for them. I'm sure there's costs and expenses that came into that $100 million deal, I would assume. If not, my God, Netflix, what are you doing? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that was just a pure cash. But anyway, I digress. It could be. Tell me your thoughts down below. But this flop era seemed to be the low point. But I would argue now is worse. Because look, you tell me, the media attention to them is so much quieter. And that's how they thrive. They can't live unless someone online is talking about them. And the only thing they're talking about is this award, which is massively bad backlash. And even her American Riviera stuff, it's not really getting much attention. But yeah, she's making this homemade jam, and he's found himself in this ESPYs drama. Nobody cares about the jam, really. And the ESPYs award is now blown up in his face, as we've discussed in great detail, as she explains here. The last year, the award went to the training staff of the NFL team for the Bills after they saved the life of Damar Hamlin. Players suffered a cardiac episode. This year, it's due to go to Prince Harry for his work on the Invictus Games, a sports competition of wounded soldiers he created to better his own PR and make money off of. Let's keep it honest. Duke has a passion about the Invictus Games, there's no doubt, but there does seem to be a huge amount of doubt about whether he really deserves this award. Tillman's mother certainly doesn't think so. I was shocked as to why they would select such a controversial and divisive individual to receive the award. And notice, she's not even really slamming him. She's just like, look, there are individuals doing tremendous things to assist veterans. These individuals do not have money, resources, or connections or privilege that Prince Harry has. And I think that's the problem here. Why is he getting this award? And I've said it from day one. Don't give him the award, give the games the award. And Harry needs to bring out actual heroes, showcase them, let them accept the award. Give that award to someone else, Harry. That is my advice to you. Can you do it? Because I don't think you can. And again, Newsweek's now picking up what I've been putting out there already. He should spotlight heroes to dodge the backlash. So now he has no excuse, because he may want to ignore me, but now Newsweek, who usually is very positive to them, is now also saying this as well. Spotlight the actual heroes of the Invictus Games, not yourself. Stop making it all about you. If he was able to do that and showed up and instead handed the mic to real life heroes who are part of this Invictus Games, who believe, let's see the value, because Invictus Games is really the important thing. It is, there should be, people who stand out amongst the games that we're rooting for, that we want to watch. That's what's so weird about the Invictus Games. No one can name one veteran in that game that's like someone to watch. And you need to create these people to help make the Invictus Games be more valuable and seen, and people want to thrive to. Who's the Messi of the Invictus Games? You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna be there to be like, yeah, I pulled through, I'm the winner. He's not spotlighting these people. It's always about him and Meghan. And to me, that's why the Invictus Games really isn't valuable. That whole Netflix series, which I watched a good chunk of, it's all about Harry talking to these people rather than really learning about these people. And even during it, Harry's connecting. Well, it's like my mother. Stop making it about you. Everything Harry does and talks about has to be brought back to him. So this is the advice, Harry. If you don't take this, this is like such a layup for you to actually win this whole debate. If he shows up on that stage to accept the award with actual veterans in wheelchairs, gives them the microphone, stands back proudly, doesn't even take the award, hands the award over to them and claps for them, that is how he saves face here. And I got to be honest, I will give him credit, because that's how you man this and change the narrative on this and show everyone was being mean to me. This really is a good award. See these veterans. Now, I still think it'll be a sham, because I don't believe in the Invictus Games and he's doing all this to save himself. Don't get me wrong, guys, but I'm a marketing guy and I know that's how you fix this, okay? That's how you fix this, because you can't ignore 73,000 people now. It's almost at its goal of 75. I'm still shocked it's taken this long, to be honest. But this change.org petition, which you can go find, just search change.org, request ESPN to rethink the award for Prince Harry. You'll find it, click it, sign it. You can't ignore this. This isn't like just some little thing. Enough people have come forward to really make this a big deal, and he needs to take this into account. Now, there's a lot more news. If a lot of you checked out yesterday's video, thank you. I really do believe this too. So there's a lot on Harry's shoulders right now. And a lot of you in the comments were like, Andy, stop feeling bad for him. I can't. I feel bad for anybody. Anybody who's going through something, I can feel bad. Harry, look, lost a lot. Being born into the princehood, it seems like it's all great. And honestly, it is more great than not. I think you just got to focus on that, Harry. There is stuff I can feel for him. However, his actions are making me less and less empathetic as we go. And Meghan, I have no empathy for. I don't see anything there. She has created such that herself. She could have just not done any press. She could have just been whatever she wanted and not been so press obsessed. But she is, and she's always playing the victim, and I've got no time for it. And I do blame her for a lot of this. I do. She's the one who, in that Oprah interview, you could just sort of tell everything Harry's complaining about the family was all started and caused because of Meghan, who showed up and made it about herself. So, I believe this. If you missed it, go watch that. And what do you think of this? Is this their actual flop? I guess we're still in the midst of it, but I guess my question to you is this a low point, or do you think it's going to keep getting lower? It feels like we started with that low point with the Spotify loss and everything else, and now it's just slowly sinking and sinking and sinking because there's just nothing of value. When the book came out, when the Netflix series came out, attention was everywhere. Even when you could argue when South Park came out, they were being mocked. And while they were being mocked, they were being talked about. It was still like, haha, you love to hate me. Now I think everyone just hates them and no one even wants to talk about them. I see it in my own numbers across the board. What do you guys think? What are they going to do to rejuvenate all this? Will they just step away? As much as I hate this channel to go away, I'd love no more royal drama, but I don't think they can resist. What do you think? I don't want this channel to go away, but if the royal drama went, so would this channel. So will they keep going? Can they stop themselves? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you leave a comment. Also, I'm a little exhausted because we are prepping the Alec Baldwin trial over on Popcorn Planet. I'm going to be live every day. So I'm going to be popping out videos here on Palace in the mornings before the trial. So make sure you still get your daily content. And then I'll be streaming for 8 hours over there. And I've been prepping and doing, anyway, it's been a lot. But I got you guys. Royal Tea Daily is coming. Don't miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe. We're going to hit 10K, 100K very soon. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching.